Oh.
Nice. So maybe have your holidays already started? What can you say?
No, I already have holidays. No, у
They
меня
have
и так каникулы.
So you have. And let's raise your hands who hasn't had holidays yet. Yeah? Who don't have holidays. Так, Настя. Кирило, зрозумів. Окей. Amelia. So there are some people who don't have holidays at the moment. That's interesting. Okay, so when are you going to start your holidays? If not now, so when?
In Saturdays and Sundays.
On Saturday and on Sundays. So are you going to work the whole summer, right?
Yes, but not in the Friday, August.
But not on Fridays of August, right? Okay, yes. Understood. And Kirilo, when does your school end?
In Thursday.
On Thursday.
Or
Cool.
Friday.
And Emilia?
My holidays ending 2 of July.
July, oh my God. Are you abroad maybe, yeah? Abroad, not in Ukraine, abroad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what country are you in?
Germany.
Germany. Yeah. I know they have their like a little bit different school, right? Yeah. So they study more, relax more, and then you should go to the school in August, right? I think they don't go to school in September. They go
in August and not in July. In uni.
Yeah, I understood. Oh my God, that's interesting. And how do you feel about that? Are you disappointed? Are you sad? Or maybe are you happy?
No, I'm not happy.
No, yeah. And where is it more like where is it harder to study, in Germany or in Ukraine?
In Ukraine, because in Germany is like the school program is one class.
I understood, like 1 year less. Yeah, for example.
Yeah.
For example, in Germany, it is maybe the 7th class, but in Ukraine, it is like the 6th class. Yeah, something like that. Okay, thank you. And what did I want to ask you? One more thing. I know that there are some school camps organized by schools. For example, my school organized this kind of school camp for me, and there is school camp for my sister. Yeah, it is held at her school as well. So my question is whether you have some school camps at your school and whether you visit them. Yeah. So, okay, let's do it one more time. Let's raise our hands who has a school camp organized by her or his school. Yeah. School camp – школьний лагерь. Так? Підніміть руки, хто має шкільний табір, який організований вашою школою. If you have. You don't have? That's interesting, actually. Nobody has. Okay, maybe because of war, they don't want to to have you for a longer time at school. Maybe, yeah, that's logical, especially after recent events. So yeah, I get the logic. Okay, guys. So then I think we have warmed up enough and we can went on our lesson, and let's talk about our topic. So do you know what is our today topic?
Простите, но я не читала, ну, Телеграм или еще какую-то соцсеть, там, где вы говорите про будущие уроки и всякое такое.
Oh,
Ну, и
that's not
родители мне даже не
that's
показывают,
not a
поэтому я
problem.
не
I'm
знаю.
just asking in order you to say something. Yeah, it's like this class is not about your knowledge.
Будинок мрії.
Yeah, this class is about your speaking. You just should speak more, and more. Yeah, that's why I'm asking you as more questions as I can. Так? Тобто я це роблю для того, щоб просто більше вам питань ставити, щоб більше відповідали. А знаєте ви, яка тема, не знаєте, це не дуже важливо насправді. Бо все одно дізнаєтеся зараз. And yeah, Nastya is right because we have topic. How is it sound like? How does it sound in English? Будинок мрії. How
My
could you
dream
translate
house.
it? Dream house.
Dream.
Dream house. I think that you can, you should know these words. Yeah. Where could you hear this dream house? Yeah. Where could you hear these words? Dream house. Maybe somebody has some associations from other sources, from other placements.
Some films.
Maybe when you say your friend, I have dream house.
Maybe, yeah, it could be like that. And I don't know, maybe you know or you don't know, there is like a really famous, really popular TikTok house. Yeah, and it is called Dream House. It was popular, I think, 2 years ago. As I know, they exist at the moment as well, but still they were extremely popular maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah.
О чем мы сегодня?
Yeah.
Ну, какая сегодня тема? Я не поняла. так.
Dream House.
Dream House. То есть это будущий дом? Ну,
Дом мечты.
дом мечты. Ага.
Дом
Дякую.
мрії.
Yeah. We'll hope, yeah, that Maria's home will be her dream home, yeah, dream house. Okay, guys. So let's take a look at our today's work. 1 second. Yeah. And first we're gonna revise some types of houses, yeah, which exist in general. So the first exercise. Here we have to match the types of homes to their definitions. There are 2 additional types of homes, тобто 2 зайвих види дому. Let's just read the types of homes and then we are gonna translate, yeah, to check whether you understand the meaning or maybe you don't understand. Yeah, Nastya, let's start. Let's just read the names of houses.
All this.
Yeah.
I read all this, yes?
You just read one name and then we're gonna translate it, yeah? So one name, translation, one name, translation.
Detached house.
Detached house, detached house. Does somebody know what is it? Detached house? I think no, and it's actually hard to understand because in Ukraine it isn't so popular. But I know that maybe somebody is in England, in the UK, maybe somebody in Germany, maybe, I'm not sure whether they have or not, but semi-detached house, it is like one house for 2 families, yeah? So let's just take a look. So we have like this house, yeah? This house. Oh no, detached house, it's like...
Дім на декілька сімей.
Yeah, detached house, it's like one house for one family, yeah? And semi-detached house, it is like a house for 2 families, yeah? So for example, there is like house, you see like this, and there are like 2 different doors, 2 different garages, like for 2 different cars of 2 different families. So it's like one house, but it is home for 2 families, yeah? 2 families can live in this big house. It is called semi-detached house or detached house, yeah? Okay, so maybe let's try to find a definition for this detached house among our options.
Me?
It doesn't matter, we are working, yeah? So look, detached house – це більше як окремий будинок, а ось semi-detached house – це як ніби будинок навпіл, який використовується іншою сім'єю. Тому detached house тут мається на увазі просто окремий будинок. Так, окремий будинок, який не з'єднаний з жодними іншими будівлями.
It's a single house not connected to any other building.
Yeah. So detached house, let's take a look. You see, like we have detached house and we have semi-detached house. Detached house, it is like this, yeah, just one home, yeah. Звичайний будинок, простіше кажучи, да? A semi-detached house, it is like this, yeah, when we have situation that in this home, two families can live, yeah. Great. Okay, guys, so let's move on and let's read the next term. So block of flats, what is it?
Це просто якийсь блок.
Block of flats is like багатоквартирний будинок.
Блок з
kind of that.
квартирами.
Так. So what is a definition of block of flats?
Number 4.
Number 4, definitely, yeah. A building that consists of many flats. Будівля, яка складається з багатьох квартир. Окей, cottage. What is cottage?
Це просто котедж. Це великий.
Так, це cottage. And what could be their definition?
Maybe
Free.
Так, number
Free.
3. I don't think so, because then it is like фургон, а тут все ж таки cottage. Cottage, I think it is a luxurious house, yeah, because like not every person can afford it. So there's a luxurious house. Oh, maybe no, that's villa. No.
Mansion is luxury house.
Yeah, that's villa maybe. So let's try a look. You know, like we don't have all definitions. You see, there are two additional types of homes. So we don't have like enough definitions for every term, so we can skip it, yeah? Можемо пропустити це, тому що ми не маємо визначення для кожного терміну. У нас тут термінів? У нас тут 9 термінів, визначень тільки 7. Тому пропускаємо, рухаємося далі. Якщо помилимося, то повернемося. Але мені здається, тут немає визначення для котеджу. But we can describe it in our own words, yeah? Let's describe it in our own words. What is cottage for you? How do you imagine it? Of course, yeah.
That's a big house with a swimming pool. Yeah, big house, but smaller than Manson.
But smaller than what?
Manson.
Manson, Mansion. Okay. Yeah, Настя, of course.
Я вже тут декілька знайшла, що таке вілла і semi-detached house.
Okay, so what is semi-detached house? Let's translate it at first.
Це будинок, в якому може жити 2 родини.
Ну так, будинок на 2 сім'ї. Типу такого.
А вілла – це a building what consists of many flats, yes?
No.
Можна я скажу?
That's block of flats, yeah. Yeah, Emilia.
Villa is a small house in country.
Villa is a small house?
Villa?
No, villa is not a small house. Have you ever seen a villa? Have you ever seen a villa, guys?
Yes, I see.
That's not a small house. That's luxurious house. That's villa.
Yeah, but yeah.
So that's not just
House with a swimming pool and grass.
and I can say that it's just a really like cheap villa. It's not like the most luxurious villa. So there are villas which could be even more cool. So no, guys, villa is a luxurious house, definitely. Oh. Okay, what is farmhouse? Do we have a definition for farmhouse?
Фермерський дім.
Так, фермерський будиночок. Agree with you. And we don't have definition.
А як виглядає фермерський дім? Він як ферма виглядає?
Це як оце червоний сарай.
Yeah, we can Google, so but it looks like you have just described. So like we have a farm and next to it there is a farmhouse. Farmhouse. Kind of that, but you know, like you should not focus on the design because like it depends on the farmer. If the farmer is rich, of course he will have farmhouse like this, yeah, and it will look like a villa. But if a farmer is not really rich, yeah, if he is poor, so we can imagine what farmhouse he has. Yeah, it could look like this. So
Ось це
actually,
більше схоже на правду.
so actually it depends on the farmer's income, yeah? Залежить від доходу фермера, який в нього буде будинок. Okay, mansion. What is mansion? Maybe somebody knows. Mansion це особняк.
Чоловіче щось.
Особняк is again like one of really expensive types of house, yeah. And I think that we don't have definition for mansion because it is not just a luxurious house. It is something more, yeah. Особняк, it is kind of like maybe a historical building.
Big, really big house.
Yeah, and it's like it's really big, yeah. So it can be replaced by word maybe castle, palace, yeah. So we can imagine castle, palace, mansion. That's similar words, and it's not just about luxury, yeah. It's much more. So we can skip it as well. Camper van. Camper van. Van це фургон. Тобто це, точніше кажучи, будинок на колесах.
Maybe this is 7. No?
7. No, that's again not true. Guys, that's really easy because like we have van here and we have van here. So be more careful, please. Yeah, so who wants to translate it? So camper van це як будинок на колесах. And who wants to translate this phrase? Who can?
Можна я?
Of course.
Цей будинок, в якому ви можете жити, і в ньому...
Van це фургон. Так, фургон. Всі собі розуміють, що це фургон.
Це фургон, в якому ви можете жити і куди-небудь відправлятися разом зі своєю родиною, так?
So you see how does it look like from Scooby-Doo? It's a van, yeah. And if we will add camper van, so it will look like a little bit in another way, yeah. It's like this camper van. You can live there. Yeah, you can sleep there. Oh, yeah, that's camper van. You see? Okay, you're right. Villa, we have already discussed. It is a luxurious house. And terraced house. Terraced house. What could it be? Do we have a definition? for this word? Yeah, we have. What is terraced house? It is one of a row of houses that are joined to each other. So they look like a stripe. Вони виглядають як ніби стрічка. Yeah. Аля, you can say what you wanted to say.
I can translate.
Yeah.
Це дома, які соединені один з одним.
Так. It's really popular for England. Yeah. Terraced house. And there are a lot of houses which are joined to each other and they look like a stripe. You see how does it look like? Like it's always in England like this. You see? So they're extremely similar to each other. And it is translated like townhouse, but actually I think that we have a little bit another meaning for that. Yeah, in Ukraine, in our countries, it means a little bit another thing. So let's focus on terraced house. Yeah, terraced house, it's this kind of houses. Yeah, cool. Okay, guys, so let's move on and let's talk about second activity. And here we have already discussed about these things. Yeah, we have given definitions to two types of homes which were not used. And now let's work together. We have to choose 3 types of homes and talk about the advantages and disadvantages of living in them. And of course, you need to use some useful expressions like, in my opinion, I think, I don't think so, I suppose, if you ask me, as far as I'm concerned, but it is like really difficult. Yeah, it's not so easy to say, so maybe we can miss it. Who wants, you can use it. Who doesn't want, you can miss it. But in general, you need to use these phrases, yeah, to learn how to speak correctly and how to speak natural. Окей, guys. Тобто, що нам потрібно зробити? Нам потрібно обрати якийсь вид будинку і перерахувати можливі переваги та недоліки проживання в цьому будинку. І для цього потрібно використовувати обов'язково ще ось такі фрази, які будуть вам допомагати виражати вашу думку. Наприклад, in my opinion, на мою думку, as far as I'm concerned, наскільки я в цій темі, так мовити, усвідомлений, так, щось типу такого плану, то воно буде далі вже пояснюватися. I think, я думаю. I don't think so, я так не думаю. And you can say because, тому що, і продовжуєте. I suppose, я як ніби... It's synonym to I think. It is translated like я полагаю, kind of that, yeah. And if you ask me, якщо ви мене запитаєте, то далі вже буде ваша відповідь. Yeah? So let's choose type of house you want to discuss. What type of house you want to discuss? What is easier for you to produce ideas? Yeah?
Відправити по групам?
Ні, не буде в групах, тому що у нас тут немає такої можливості. Будемо разом думати.
One house, maybe.
Camper van? Okay, let's talk about camper van. So, guys, you have phrases, and now you can just generate some ideas, and you can share them with us using these phrases, yeah? So, who wants to start? Let's talk about advantages. What are advantages of living in a camper van? Yeah, Настя, welcome.
А я не пам'ятаю, що таке кемпер.
Camper van – це домик на колесах. Just any ideas. The first which springs to your mind.
Townhouse?
Так, not penthouse. Camper van. Camper van – це фургон.
Camper van? Camper van.
Camper van – це Будинок на колесах.
Добре. Будинок на колесах. А
Yeah.
як воно пишеться?
Camper, ну, кемпінг.
Camper van. Ага, дякую.
Okay, let's start. Dasha?
In my option, camper van is a very good type of house because you can see different places, live in the forest, near the sea, and don't не витрачати гроші.
Don't spend money.
Don't spend money for hotels.
Hotels, yeah.
And you can змінити обстановку. Змінити обстановку.
Change the atmosphere.
Change the atmosphere when you in not a good mood.
Yeah, okay. Is it Dasha Karpalova, the 7th B? No, or it's another Dasha.
What?
Like, have you had this nickname before?
Yes, it's
Dasha Karpalova, is it you?
Yes.
Yeah, because like I hear the similar voice, but I don't understand who is talking. Okay, welcome. Thank you, Dasha, for your ideas. So let's summarize. The first advantage, it is traveling, right? The second advantage, it is saving of money, так? Економія грошей. And the third advantage, it was like changing the atmosphere, kind of that. So there are 3 advantages from Dasha. Thank you. Kirilo, what are your advantages?
I'm in my
Opinion.
opinion, it's really comfortable and easy. You can travel. Don't rent of the house, of the your house.
Mm-hmm. And do you think that it is really comfortable to
Yes.
live in this house? Because like it is not really big. It's small.
Yes, because you can be in it and travel on.
Yeah, maybe it's comfortable, yeah. In this way. Okay, I agree with you. I see your point. Настя.
Так, це плюс.
Так.
I think you can мене думка вилетіла.
Okay, you can take your time a little bit and we're gonna listen Emilia at this moment.
My opinion is that one house is a good idea to travel, but not so good idea to live in there.
Yeah, so maybe it's like temporary place for living. Yeah, living place.
Yeah.
Not permanent, не постійне, but temporary.
Mm-hmm. And when you're in company, in a group, that's good because you can change places. You can change people who drive a van.
Yeah.
And but that's not so good to for big cities because there's so many ограничения по этому.
Limits.
По высоте.
Height limits.
High limits, yeah.
Yeah, no, not height. Height це
Height
високий,
limits.
height це висота.
Height limits.
Height limits. Yeah, I see. So you went so deep, так глибоко почала думати з приводу висоти, з приводу лімітів. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, guys, thank you for your ideas. And now let's talk about possible disadvantages of living in camp house. Yeah, Nastya, let's start.
If you there do some not nice thing, you cannot. Якщо ви там зробили якусь некрасиву штуку, то вам придеться з цим їздити, де ви будете. Їздити з цією штукою.
So do you mean like breaking down? Maybe
No, if you, for example, there paint on the wall, you need to go in with this dirty thing, and that's not very nice if you want to do that part.
Yeah, this could be one of disadvantages. I agree. Do you have some more disadvantages? Not yet. Okay, let's
yes,
think.
I have.
Okay.
You cannot call very much of your friends because if you live in the house, you can call very much of the friends. But if you on camping van, yes.
Camper van.
Camping van. You can't call very much of the friends because це буде дуже тісно, якщо ви захочете з ними десь там подивитися щось. Вам придеться жити разом.
There is no enough place for everybody. That's why maybe I don't think that even one family can travel like this. Maybe maximum amount is 4 people, I guess. Yeah. Because otherwise it would be not just a van, otherwise it would be like real house on the wheels. Yeah, тому що якщо буде більше людей, які там можуть жити, то там буде. So yeah, actually I agree with you. Thank you. With that, Kostya, what do you want to say?
Що ти, коли можеш спускатись на своїй машині на колесах, ти можеш не втримати гальма і розбитись просто.
Yeah, I agree with you. So that's like high risk. Yeah, we can call it like high risk. Високий ризик.
First, yeah.
Do you agree? Okay, thank you for your idea. Kirilo?
I see one disadvantage. Maybe this is really small for me because I know it's really small for one family. It's really small.
Yeah. So again, there is not enough place for everybody. So that's really small. I agree with you. I think that's the main disadvantage. That's the main disadvantage. And actually, for example, you need to be always in your car. You need to travel by your car. And for example, if you're going from Ukraine to Portugal, that would take a long amount of time, yeah? Because, for example, you could just take a plane and you could be in Portugal in 3 hours. And at this situation, you should travel, you should drive for 3-4 days. So that's disadvantage as well. It's not really good for long distance travel, but still it is good saving of money because hotels nowadays are extremely expensive. Yeah, in Europe, maybe 1 room for 1 night costs around 100 euros. Yeah, of course, it depends on the city, but if you go to one really famous city, really popular among tourist city, it would cost around 100 euros. And if you count every day for 100 euros and you need to eat something, you need to go to museums, you need to go to other places, that would be a really not little amount of money, yeah? So we need to consider it.
I have two disadvantages. Gasoline is very дуже дорогий in Ukrainian.
Expensive.
Expensive, yes. Really expensive in Ukraine. Gasoline is really expensive in Ukraine.
Yeah, I agree with you. Nastya, do you want to add something?
Yes, I want to say, for example, if your class have very much children and you're going to the summer camping and you're not going on the bus, you're going on the camping one, and you with the not, як сказати, ворог.
Enemy.
It's very bad because you see him every time when you, for example, want to play or want to eat, and і ви будете сердитися.
And you'll be angry.
And you will be angry.
Okay, actually, that sounds cool, but I don't think that you're gonna go to travel with your enemies. Yeah, when you know especially that you're gonna live in one small car, in one small van. So this disadvantage is not really real, but thank you for your imagination and ideas. It is still acceptable. Okay, guys, so that was a camper van. Let's take one more type of house to discuss, again, advantages and disadvantages. And I offer maybe to talk about
Villa.
Villa. Do you want to talk about villa? Okay, let's talk about advantages and disadvantages of living in a villa. Let's start again with advantages. So, Kirilo, what do you think?
One advantage is this in the van house, it's disadvantages, and now it's advantages. It's really big.
Yeah, it's big. So it's advantage or disadvantage?
It's advantage.
Okay.
And this villa really comfortable.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so big house, comfortable house. Okay, Emilia.
I think that a villa is a good idea to live in there.
Of course.
Villa is big house. Sorry for interrupting you.
I can say that it is bigger than usual, yeah, but it's still not mentioned. Тобто це не замок якийсь, так, не якийсь палац, але це великий будинок в порівнянні з іншими. Це luxury house. Розкішний дім.
Ну, у нього тоді треба in this house you need to clean.
But Maria, I'm sorry, you interrupted Emilia. Emilia talked. We'll listen to you a little bit later, okay? So Emilia, you can go
on. It's a big house, and you can invent many families, your friends, your parents.
Yeah. What can you make there together?
You can swim in the pool, or looking films.
Make parties, yeah? Make parties, you can invite some DJs and you can dance the whole night.
Yeah.
Okay, Maria, what did you want to say? Do you want to say something? No?
Can I?
Okay, Nastya, yeah.
I want to say, for example, if you live in the villa, там потрібно, щоб був хазяїн. Як сказати?
Owner,
Хазяїн.
but what do you mean actually? Every house has its own owner. It's doesn't depend on whether it is villa or not villa. Even farmhouse has its own owner.
Так, але якщо ви орендуєте дім, і там хазяйка або хазяїн є діти, і у вас теж є діти, то ви можете разом гратися, якщо вам буде скучно.
Okay, let it be. Let it be, like, it's one of advantages. Костя?
Ти можеш запросити гостей і провести день народження, наприклад, не на вулиці, а якраз вдома.
Yeah, it is especially good for birthdays in winter. Yeah? Коли день народження взимку, це дуже-дуже добре. I agree with you. Кирило?
I have disadvantages.
Let's talk about disadvantages. Yeah. Let's start talking about disadvantages because we already discussed all advantages.
You need to hit villa. And it's really big. It's really money went for it.
Yeah, so you need to spend a lot of money on your villa. I agree. Emilia?
First disadvantage is this that you can be lost in your house.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, yes. When villa is so big, yeah. And when you need to clean up your house, you need to clean so many rooms. Yeah, but when you have realizing, it seems that you're rich and you can call cleaning.
Yeah, I agree with you. Agree about all the disadvantages. Kostya?
Є недолік, що може бути занадто велика родина, і місця може навіть не вистачити в великому будинку.
Yeah, it can be with every house, I think. Not only with villa. But when you have villa, the possibility not to have this problem is bigger because the house is bigger. Yeah? Ця проблема актуальна для кожного будинку, в принципі, але в випадку з вілою тут ймовірність трошечки нижча, бо будинок більший, так? Тому ймовірність, що місця буде мало, буде меншою, ніж, наприклад, в порівнянні зі звичайним будинком.
Так.
Yeah? Okay, thank you for your idea. And Nastya?
Yes, I want to say. Ось я зараз живу в віллі, я по цьому знаю одну проблему. If the villa can come the other people, for example, the Russian people, and you can see them every day, and you're very angry when you see them because you are every time remember the time in Ukraine. Ви кожного разу знову
Згадуєте події в Україні. Yeah. Yeah, I see your point. That's why, what conclusion can we make? You always need to have your own villa, not to see Russians and not to be angry with them. Yeah. So that's kind of conclusion. Yeah, Nastya?
Or you can find the villa where have live іноді в інших кімнатах, поки цієї вілли ніхто не переходить, можуть жити там, наприклад, діти, хазяїв, якщо вони є, і тому краще знайти таке місце, де там, наприклад, лише 2 кімнати і дім самого хазяїна, а в нижньому, наприклад, живе його донька або син, і наверху живете ви. І ви так не будете бачити, на яких росіян. Тому що їм не...
Yeah, but we're talking about your own villa, yeah? That's not really villa if there are some other people who you don't know. We are talking about like normal villa when it is your house, when you are owner.
Почекайте, мене там зовуть... Я не буду.
Do you want to say something, Maria? Do you want to add?
Він сказав, що його кличуть, то він відійде.
Okay. Not a problem. Okay, guys, so I think that's enough for this activity. Let's move on. And now let's take a look at this list. Yeah? So we have some useful vocabulary, and we need to answer which aspects would be important for you while buying or building your dream home. You need to choose 5 aspects and explain why. Yeah. So we have some aspects, які потрібно враховувати під час придбання будинку. For example, airy – це як ніби просторний. Cozy rooms – зручні кімнати. One floor – один поверх. Beautiful yard. Here you see yard, it's in American English, and garden – це в британському англійському. Тобто це буде носити красивий сад, красивий двір, чи типу такого. Location near water. Місце розташування біля води.
Sorry me, because I interrupt, and I know the yard is це площадка.
Так, може бути майданчик, але ми тут кажемо в контексті будинку. Скоріше за все, тут мається на увазі як двір. Це може бути площадка, це може бути двір. Тут краще перевести двір, бо все-таки для будинку більш актуально мати двір, ніж площадку. Yeah?
Дякую.
So, big size – це буде великий розмір. Lots of space – багато місця, багато простору. Price – ціна. Central location – центральне розташування. Nice neighbors – це гарні сусіди. І 3 bathrooms – це 3 ванних кімнати. So, you need to choose 5 the most important aspects for you and explain why they are important for you. Так? Тобто ви зараз обираєте 5 аспектів, які будуть для вас важливими під час будівництва або під час придбання будинку вашої мрії, і пояснити, чому. Просто так в пару речень, щоб ми розуміли взагалі, в якому напрямку ви рухаєтеся та як ви взагалі думали над цими речами. Yeah, let's start. Maria.
For me, it's important lots of space, because when you have lots of space, you can you have a lot of space and you are comfortable. If you have a very small space, it's not comfortable, and some things that near you will be мешать. Как будет мешать на английском?
What do you mean? Disturb.
Disturbing you to walk somewhere or doing something. And this is important for me. And price. If you're buying home, you need to see what the price is. Is it expensive or cheap? If the house you want to buy is expensive, you need more money. But you can just find cheap house and buy it. Well, price is important, also important to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you. So thank you for your ideas. And Kirilo?
When you have big family, your dream house need be airy. Because it's when it's really small, your family don't не поміститься, як сказати.
Don't have enough place.
Don't have enough place. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And cozy room. Це
And
зручні
bathroom.
кімнати. Це зручні кімнати, так перекладають.
Так.
Because for your family, you know about your family, and you need buy a house with cozy room for there.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Okay, thank you. Настя?
Okay, airy, cozy room, beautiful yard, location near water pool, big size, enterprise.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you comment on it a little bit?
Yes. Why I want to big size? Because I sometimes want to play somewhere, but then I remember I have the lesson and I need to go to some other place because тому що сидіти наприклад, в іграшках не дуже буде приємно, коли в тебе там урок про щось таке, те, що потрібно пам'ятати десь на все життя.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you. And Dasha?
Airy, cozy room, pool, and I think 3 bathrooms.
And 3 bathrooms. Okay, I see. Again, maybe some comments.
Airy, because it's good.
Yeah.
Cozy rooms, because in my dream house, I want to be in comfortable rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Pool, because I love swimming in the pool, not in the sea or lakes. And 3 bathrooms. It's very comfortable for a big family.
Yeah, okay, I see what you meant. Thank you. So guys, now I suppose us to draw our dream house, if it is possible. I don't think was a
I don't have a dream house.
A good idea, so we can draw our dream house, yeah, our common dream house. And of course, when you draw, you need to comment what you are drawing and why are you doing that, yeah? So you see Kostya has already started. You can join him and you can be at something. Of course, yeah.
Ви забули розказати нам про свій будинок мрій. Ви почули від усіх інших, а про свій нікому не розповіли.
Is it interesting for you?
Yes.
To hear about my dream house? Okay, I can tell you about my dream house, but you can draw at this moment, yeah? And you can think about your dream house, okay? So my dream house looks like a villa. I think it must be definitely next to the sea because I was raised in Odessa and I like sea. And now I live without sea and it is hard for me as it appeared. That's why I would like definitely to live next to the sea. My house wouldn't be really big because nowadays it isn't really comfortable. It isn't really like reasonable. Тобто це не дуже розумно будувати великі будинки because it needs a lot of expenses. Yeah, as Kirilo said, we need to pay for heating, for water, for electricity, and it doesn't matter how rich you are. Anyway, you will use some standard amount of space, and all extra space will be definitely extra, and you will just waste your money, which you could spend, for example, on some more important things. Yeah, so my house, I think, would be two floors, yeah, and I think that it will have a swimming pool, definitely, because I think that's cool to have a swimming pool at your house. Yeah, I'm gonna have a big garden where I can grow some plants, some vegetables and fruits. And maybe I would like to have a grill there, yeah, to have some barbecues and some parties in the summer, especially. So that's basically it. I don't think, what can I add more about my dream house? That's my general view. I need some more time to think about other details, but in general, I think that you got the concept. Так, Настя, зрозуміла, який в мене будинок має бути?
Так, але в мене ще одне запитання. А ви будете малювати свій будинок мрії?
No, I see that you have already used all the space, so I wanna give you mind space. Я хочу дати вам мій простір, моє місце, щоб ви намалювали свій будиночок.
Ну, я зараз не малюю на екрані, я зараз малюю цей просто на бумазі.
На бумазі, на папері. Okay. So that's kind of homework for you. So that's house of Lina. Lina, can you explain what have you just drawn?
This house with pool, with I буде американські гірки.
Roller coasters.
Yes. І буде батут.
Batut. I need to check this word. And so I have one question, like why your house lies down? Lies
I
on the
doesn't
ground.
know. It's my house.
Чому він лежить на землі?
Ну, тому що якщо б він стояв, це було б не цікаво, а так він цікавий.
Якщо б він стояв, це був би звичайний будинок, так?
Yeah. Okay, that's actually cool. So batut, it's trampoline. Okay, thank you. What about Emily's house? I see. Like Emily's house. Can you comment about it?
Українська говорить? Логічно. My dream house is near the water, a small house. Because in big houses you must pay more.
Yeah.
And here you don't need to pay many. Yeah.
Too much money. Yeah.
Too much money. Yeah. And it's near the sea, and it has a swimming pool. And I think 2 floors.
So actually, I see that almost everybody has similar dreams. Yeah, everybody dreams about having a house with swimming pool, this house must be next to the sea, yeah, at the sea coast. So we see we have a lot of things in common, except Lina, who wants to have her house in unusual position. Yeah, that's something new, something special, something exotic. But in general, we have a lot of common things. So I want guys to thank you for today's lesson. It was really productive. I hope that you liked this lesson. Yeah. Did you like our today lesson?
Можна?
Yeah.
And what?
Я вам покажу свій малюнок на наступному уроці. Я його
Добре,
хочу
обов'язково, тому що я розумію, що такий шедевр намалювати за 5 хвилин неможливо, тому це буде для тебе як домашнє завдання. Покажеш там на наступному уроці свій будинок мрії. До цього ще повернемося. But now we have to end because the next lesson is starting, yeah, chemistry lesson. So guys, who is interested in chemistry, you should join our chemistry lesson with our fabulous tutor, Yegor. And now I need to say you goodbye. Thank you for joining our today lesson. Have a nice day, have a nice week, and see you next Sunday again at 9 a.m.
Okay.
at our next Speaking Club.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for your lesson.
You're welcome.